Good morning.
There's no remote for the garage door, if that's what you're looking for.
No, I just opened it up from the inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're the guy I've been waiting on, huh?
I'm the home inspector, yes.
Yes, okay.
You buyer?
No, I'm the seller.
Oh, okay.
I own the house.
Okay.
Is the buyer supposed to be here?
He will be coming, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They normally do.
Oh, they do? Okay, that's fine.
Well, I like them to, because I want to tell them what I find, you see.
Yeah, well, that's probably not a bad idea. My agent said you were supposed to go through the lockbox.
That's right.
Yeah, so
That's right.
I'll let you do that, and then I'll tell you a couple of things after we get inside. That is, if you want to hear them. I don't know. Yellowhead. That's a nice name.
Yeah. Makes people remember it.
Yeah. What's your accent? Where are you from?
London.
London. That's kind of what I thought.
That's right.
Yeah,
Sort of a giveaway, really, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I like London people. My cousin lives in New Zealand.
Oh, I got cousins in New Zealand.
Yeah, she's similar accent.
Yeah, I got quite a few cousins there.
Yeah, that's good. It's unlocked. So.
It's unlocked, is it? Oh, well, I put the key in there.
Yeah, go ahead.
So that's why I don't lose it and everything.
You're logged in, they say.
Yes, that's right.
That's fine. All right, Steve, let's get ready here. Okay, do you need to go in the backyard? Because there's a dog in the backyard.
I will, yes. I've got to go through the backyard.
Let's do it now then, while I'm here,
Okay.
please. And here's the disclosure thing I'm supposed to leave for you, I guess.
Okay, yes, just to put it on the table there. I'll look that later,
And
thanks.
here's a book by Landstar, who built the home, in case you wanted to.
Oh, we'll look at the references.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's some kind of references there. Let me show you. I ain't rushing you, I'm just trying to. See, you gotta get yourself all situated.
Okay.
Yeah, let me show you a couple of things I know about already. So you know about it. These two smoke detectors, one's from there,
Yeah.
and one's from this back bedroom.
Back bedroom here, yeah.
Back bedroom in here, and they were chirping. And that's the junk room, and you're going to have a hard time checking anything in there. You can see right there.
Okay.
Sorry. It has a closet over there, and I'm sure it has a couple of electric out plugs somewhere, but I don't know. Anyway, that one thing goes there, and one thing goes up there. I hadn't been able to put it up yet. I was going to have somebody do it for me.
Okay,
I'm
no
too
problem.
old to get up on ladders.
Uh-huh.
So, and let's see what else. I tried to keep most of the plugs clear.
Now the garage, can I get at the electrical panel?
Yes, I
Yeah.
made room. Me and my son went out there this morning. Come here and I'll show you how to do this. It has no remote, and here's where you open it up at. You can open it if you want.
Okay.
There's a light there. This is those are outside lights there. There's a plug over there. There's a water heater
there, yeah.
And there's the electrical panel over there and the water sprinkler.
And the water sprinkler.
Yes, sir.
And I need to go in the attic. Ah, is that the same attic as this one here?
Yes.
We got an access here
Yes,
then?
yes.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't need access in two places.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna shut this door here.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can do whatever you want to do. And since the buyer's coming, I'll go ahead and, let's do the outside so I can guard my dog.
Right.
I don't want to take my dog with me. Well, I can get her.
Come here.
No, just go out there with her. Come
Hey,
here.
sweetie.
Come here. Come
She's
here.
gonna bite.
No, she won't.
Well, she's a good dog.
She's just nervous. Okay, we're done out here.
Everything looks pretty square to sound. There's really no damage or anything.
No.
Everything works and everything.
That's a good thing. That's what we like, things that work. Should we go in? Is it okay to go in with the dog? Yeah.
Hey, we got to put the dog out. I don't want to leave her in the house.
Come on, guys. Come on. Come on.
Okay, we're gonna go unless you need me for something.
No, I could just get on with it. If you want to write down your number,
Yeah, I can do that.
and when I'm finished and leaving and locking up, I'll give you a call,
Hey, I appreciate that.
and then you can just come straight back.
Yeah, and if I may use you for the house that I'm buying.
Well, that would be nice.
Yeah, I'm going over Frisco Lakes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Well Webb, yeah.
Yeah, there's nice houses over there.
Yes. Yes, well,
Yeah.
I'm at this point in life that I need to get over there with the retired people. I got your card, yes, sir.
Oh, you got my card. There you
I'll
go.
take another one.
Well, there you go.
So I'll give it to my little...
Yeah, I'll give that a call as soon as I've finished up and I'm leaving.
Okay, my
All right? Nice to meet you. Nice to
Yeah,
meet
do
you.
your job, you know.
Thank you.
Okay. Cozy on. Let you handle anything you want.
lot of water penetration. It's a good goal. a legal screw, sharp point on the end of it. Problem with it is it can cut the insulation on the conductors. That can make the panel live. Not a good idea. Get yourself electrocuted. Very common though, people don't realise what can happen. This is the sprinkler system. Select manual station. Going to select a minute. I'm going to do that for every station. Okay, we'll set it to test. Nothing. Set it auto. No, we've got the irrigation system seems to be disabled. I'm going to leave it as it is on the day of the inspection. Okay, let's turn the lighting on. Yes. Oh dear. We're in the guest bathroom. You can see we've got two plungers. Plungers are normally only in a house if you've got backups. And it's not uncommon to get backups. You know, the pipe dislocates because of the moving soils in Texas. All sorts of things can cause it, and it's well worth getting this investigated. You could start by asking the client a very straightforward question, and this is it. In the last year, how many times have you had occasion to use a toilet plunger to clear a blockage in your sewer system? Once, twice, 3 times or more. That's in the last year. Now the answer to that question is going to determine you've got lots of backups. Remember that this house has only got one gentleman living in it, and as a consequence the sewer system doesn't get overloaded. But if you were going to be here with children, a family, you might find that not to be the case. But it's still worthwhile asking that simple question. Attic inspection. We have radiant barrier, sprayed radiant barrier. Always good. Now the thing about sprayed radiant barrier, unlike the foil, it has a finite life. It only lasts about 8-9 years, and then you have to spray it again. We have 13 or 14 inches. Yeah, something like between 10 and 15 inches of insulation. It's blown. Not very accurate. They do as much as they can. Okay, we have plastic fittings. Shouldn't have plastic fittings, they break very easily, and then the electrical conductors are exposed, and that's not good. Look at this air conditioning unit and the condition of the structure. Vent pipe. Don't have a sediment trap. Unprotected cables passing through. See how they're cut here? And we do not have bonding to the flue. Okay, we'll come back up when the heating's on. We've had the oven on for about 20 minutes. We're just going to measure the temperature. It's okay. It's up to 20 temperature. And now we're going to measure the returns and the registers. Get this set on the right. Okay, we can do the infrared scan. Infrared scan is basically to look for water leaks. Now roof leaks and stuff like that are not going to show up because we just haven't had enough rain. But if there's a leak in the wall from a pipe, we'll see that. And the other thing we might possibly see, if it's here at the time, is electrical. You know, wire overheating or an outlet overheating. In properties of this age, that's quite rare. The wiring standards these days, compared to what they were even 20 years ago, are very, very much better. And also the supervision, the inspection of the new house, once it's built, is up much greater. So we have the infrared camera, not that you could see much of it, and what we're looking for are hot and cold spots. You can see the framing, it's very clear. Looking at the ceiling, and generally I'll tell you the insulation is looking good. Okay, so all's well here. Let's move into the master. Okay, we're all looking quite good actually. The returns are really good, temperature on that. We haven't done the analysis yet, but I think it'll come through quite good. Doesn't seem to be any leaks from the door of the shower unit, which is good. No leaks around the tub. See, I can see where the water came out earlier. All looking good. It's just dark images on the camera. And we look round the bottom of the toilet. There's no signs of water leak there. That's all looking okay. And we can go round here and we could look behind it because we've got the wall here, so we could look through the wall, see if there's any signs of water. But there's not. That's good news. So we're going to move into the other bathroom, and if there's no problem here, we can obviously say we've got a good infrared scan, no issues. Okay, all looking good. There's a wall there and there's a spigot. We go the other side of that wall and we can see where there's a leak in the wall from the plumbing system. And there's not. So overall conclusion, everything's clear from the infrared scan. And that is all good. So I was just finishing off.
Okay.
I was just finishing up. I was just writing up the report and everything around here. Something's buzzing at me. Let's just make sure. Oh, it's the dishwasher. That's finished its cycle. Yeah, that's all good. Okay. Largely, you will both be pleased to know that it's pretty good. Okay. Yeah. There's one or two things around it which will deteriorate if it's not taken care of. So let's, well, we can't go out the back door, the dog's out there, right? I've got all the pictures.
Yeah.
However, there's a patio here,
Yeah.
and the water from the downpipe, right, it's draining, and it's washing away.
We saw that.
Yeah.
We were able to get in there without the dog.
Without the dog, yes. So that's it. And that's the main thing. That will crack and break if it's not packed up. It needs to get the packaging under it and everything.
I need to reroute the downspout so it doesn't.
That's right. Yeah, just route it somewhere out into the yard and it'll look really good. Let's go outside.
We're thinking like a truckload of dirt.
A truckload of dirt, yes. All the way down that side, yes.
So just dirt, we'll pack it in pretty good.
Yeah, dirt will pack it in pretty good. Yeah, that's all you really need to do. Let's go and look. So again, her fending downpipe. Now, what is actually happening here? It is eroding, and believe it or not, although it's got gutters, the gutters are flooding when it really rains because they're not really big enough for the very, very heavy Texas rains. However, this is the size of gutter typically fitted.
Yeah.
Okay, so, you know, it's not unusual to find it like that. Going along and packing it, and especially where you've got, you know, I can get my hand in there, I'm going to put it in there, I don't know what's down there, but I can get my hand in there. You don't want to be able to do that, so you get some dirt, you just pack it all in, and all the way along here, and you get some sods, lay them down, and that will be fine. And as we come along, you can see there's a small crack here. This has almost certainly been there since the day it was the concrete was laid. You can see the crack extends into the below the grade. The thing about these is they're post-tension cables, and they're enormously strong, and because of the cable, the reinforcement of the cable, it enables the concrete to become malleable, so it actually can move, and that is an advantage on these type of active soils. If that crack was to be opened like a quarter of an inch or more, I'd be really concerned about it, but because it's just a small, you know, hairline crack, what normally causes it is that, as you know, concrete is a chemical reaction as it cures, and the differences in heat temperature between areas of the pore cause cracks like that. So it's not uncommon. Most of the foundation, if you were to see it clear, would have cracks on it, you know, those type of cracks. So along here, you know, that really needs to be backed up. The soil originally came to here. That's where it came to. Now, one of the reasons it actually is reducing is because it's drying out. As it dries out, it shrinks, and one of the reasons is the sprinkler system doesn't appear to be operational. Okay, I'm not sure why. I do a very simple test. I try to turn it on manually. Okay, that's all I can do, and if it doesn't come on, that's it. I don't think there's a big. I'm sure it does. I just can't get it to work manually, which is what I've got to do as part of the test. And it could be user error on my part. All of these are a little bit different, and they can actually program them slightly differently. So he could have done something, or somebody could have done something which locks it out.
He said he hasn't been using it.
He says it's been hand water.
It's not a good idea. That is not a good idea at all. But that, you know, that does, you know, that goes with the character. It's like, no, I'm not going to spend all that money. Damn it.
We're in a drought.
Yeah, we're in a drought. We're not going to have that. Yep.
I can see he's doing a lot of hand watering. So
Yeah.
not much.
Yeah, but it's almost impossible to do it with hand watering, just because of what actually happens when you use the sprinkler system. The water comes out in a quite a finer spray, and it soaks in far better. When you run a hand waterer, frankly, it just runs straight off. It goes straight into the swale and it's out. Now around the house, there's the deterioration in the caulking. I expect this because of the age of the property. You see, we've got cracks here, and some of that has resulted in a little bit of penetration in the walls the other side, but not a great deal, just a little bit, and around here and everything. And then we've got around the front here, you can see up there where the mortars come out, it just needs to be sealed, and the caulking around the bottom here needs to be sealed, and that will
What came out of
yeah, can you see the hole there?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what you're going after. Anything that appears like that. First thing, we've just had a mouse problem. We live in Salina, it's in the country, you know. We've just had a mouse problem.
Where we live now.
We've spent the whole of yesterday cleaning.
Wow.
we've cleaned the complete kitchen.
Yeah.
I know too much about rodents not to do all that, you see,
Yeah.
so it freaks me out.
Yeah.
That's where they get in, that type of thing.
Oh, wow.
So tomorrow I'm going to be going looking for where those little critters got in, you know?
Yeah.
So because I'm going to have the house repainted,
They usually caulk
pretty
the
much first
windows.
thing they'll recaulk all the
They
windows.
recaulk all of that, that's right, they will do that. Now when they're repainting, there's a lot of water penetration.
Yeah, I see some bad
Yeah,
blood up there.
that's it. There's water penetration there, water penetration there. Where it's likely to have got in is, can you see the top of the, we've got the dormer, and we've got the window, and then you've got the trim around the window, and that's a good, on the top of the trim is a good place for it to have penetrated.
Okay.
But
Maybe like caulk around there.
cool.
When they do
Well,
it, or-
you want the trim taken off.
Yeah.
Okay, get rid of that trim because it's rotten.
All the way around?
Yeah, well, it's easier.
Okay. Just replace it.
I mean, if I was up there, I could replace that in a heartbeat. And I tell you, I wouldn't splice in a piece there. I'd take the whole lot out, and boom. I wouldn't take the whole trim piece out, but the rotten piece I'd just take out.
Take it out. Okay.
Take it out.
Yeah.
Put another piece in because it takes 5 seconds to cut it.
Right.
You know, I'll have it done in a heartbeat.
Yeah. So if you got just that one piece and then the bottom piece over here.
That's
you
right,
think?
yeah, and there's a little bit of water penetration on the side. All that needs there is cleaning up and repainting.
Maybe that board that's on the bottom there too.
Yeah, that board on the bottom there.
Yeah.
That's it. Just you know, just really give that clean. Up on here, you got the metal roof. That's good, but can you see the screw poking out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just get it driven in. Otherwise, water's going to get through there, and then even the smallest amount of water could cause a problem. Because if you come here, you can see we've had water penetration here.
Yeah.
Okay, that needs to be sealed up the top here, and that will fix it.
Okay.
That will fix it. That's
And what type of metal is that? Is that it's not copper? It's just copper. It's just.
oh, it looks like copper. No, it's metal. It's
just
steel.
metal.
It's steel with a raised edge. It actually is the best solution for a low slope like that.
Yeah.
It's actually done correctly. I mean, I'm amazed.
Okay.
It should be like that. The trouble is we all miss it. Most of the time it just doesn't go, and people don't even think, oh well, you know. But no, it's the right thing to do on a roof like that. In here we have the water heater. The water heater's fine, apart from, you can see where the flue comes down and it's got a little blue cap. That's called the vent hood, and the vent hood and the flue should be physically joined together with metal cutting screws, sheet metal screws, and that's into there's got legs that go into the water heater, and that should have the screws in as well,
Okay.
so that they never move. Now you can see the stopcock on the water heater. You can't see necessarily, but if you come here, you look to the right of the can you see the hole?
Yeah.
Okay, that's got to be filled because the garage is a fire break. The whole idea of a garage is to prevent the flames, if the fire starts, and this is where most fires start, getting into the attic.
Okay. And that would definitely get up into that.
That would definitely get up into the attic. The actual hatchway here, there's another one inside the house.
Okay.
You could choose what to do, but this one could be sealed completely if you wanted to. But the minimum to do is to put a weather seal around it, like you have around the door.
Okay.
And the door should have a self-closing hinge, and it doesn't.
Right.
And as a result of that, again, the door can left open and the fire can get in.
Yeah.
All simple stuff, but it's all just safety. You know.
We didn't get to see much of the garage.
Yeah. When we first looked at it,
couldn't
and I
find
noticed there's
why.
not a garage door opener. I guess he said.
He says he hasn't got a garage door opener. They're 35 bucks. Yeah, they're the old things. They're 35 bucks from Home Depot.
Just a universal.
That's what I use. I'm always losing mine.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. I've got to think about them.
Yeah. It looks like a complicated water deal.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Well,
Actually,
he's gonna have to show me how to.
he's
do
going to
it.
show. Yeah, he's going to have to, and I don't see any problem to that. There is again a little bit of water penetration here. This is where it's just cracked here. It just moves.
Okay.
This is just a paint job. Okay, on the other side of paint job. See this recess here?
Yeah.
Never fill it.
Yeah.
Okay,
My
because
car
it's
did. Our neighbor did.
Our
that.
neighbor did.
yeah, it'll cause it to rot. So never do that. We have a French drain in the swale.
Okay.
which is all good. We had a water pressure of about 60 pounds. This is fine. It's been cooling really well, but it's sloping. It needs to have it. Yeah.
I noticed one day, the first day we looked at it, there was a lot of fluid or water coming out from the bottom.
Yeah.
Typical.
It was like that when it started earlier this morning. I've seen it from time to time. It doesn't come up as a real problem unless it appears around here and you find it icing, and it ices along the bottom. You can see here, can you see there's a little bit of water on the metal there? That's condensate. So now if it ices, what that means is the whole process is reversed. Instead of it cooling the house, it's now become a heating the house, and out here it get ice forming because it's got very, very cold, and it's normally because it's lost its freon. But
Is this one Freon or Puron?
probably Puron. But it's probably Puron. Yeah. Here we go with some more water penetration here. This is the source of it up here. It cracks, the water runs in, hits there, and it comes down here and it sits here.
Yeah. So where's the source at?
This is just caulking.
Oh, the caulking.
And if you just just recork it,
Okay.
it's just a bit
So
of
we're
loving
looking at
care.
replacing.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, because when it's got like this, it's not really wood anymore.
Yeah.
It's like paper mache, cover missing off the grain. Watch your feet, don't stand in it. Again, you've got the issue of a little bit of erosion on this elevation here.
Yeah. Well, it just needs probably a couple of truckloads of dirt.
Yeah.
Brought in some new sod, the sod on top of it.
Yeah, and that would
Would
fix
this need
it.
to be cleaned out before October? Looks like it's got mold in it.
There's a pit in there really, it's not really a drain and as such. You see, if it runs through to the if it's just a soak away, that's it, it's a soak away. So if it was a true drain, there'll be a drain outlet here. It's just full of crud in there. It's just, you can clean it out, but I don't think it'll affect the thing. Here's what it's really for. It's anti-malarial or anti-West Nile because it gets the water out of the way of the mosquitoes, that's a good thing. My yard I'm plagued by them at the moment. I'm going to go and spend a large amount of money today getting myself one of those carbon monoxide traps.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen them? If you ever go and take a vacation in Scotland, right?
Yeah.
Never go in the summer. They have these little gnats, right? They're tiny. They are absolutely tiny. They bite you, they hurt.
Oh wow.
Yeah, wow. And they really drive you nuts. And they've been using them up in the Highlands, and they clear like a 2-acre area. So all around all the parking spaces and all the things where people get out their cars, they've got them. And they're fantastic. They're absolutely fantastic. And I've been trying to get my mosquitoes, kill them off with the spray, and I'm losing.
Nothing works.
No, I'm going to find something that works. I will kill those things. Let's go inside the house. Okay, so part of being a home inspector is being a bit of a sleuth. Okay, right. Come through. What we're going to do here, because I always leave this to the last minute. I'm going to turn the heating on for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, it's too hot. Leave that to come on. Okay, so we're going to squeeze through here. Be careful.
Oh, there's another. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, there's another one.
I didn't even notice that.
Come on through.
All the things you don't notice the first time you look.
That's right, that's right. So we're in the bathroom here. And so, see if you can get your Boy Scout badge for amateur sleuth. What makes you suspicious of something?
All the moisture around the toilet.
Well, yeah, it could be, but it's not really. It's okay. Look,
Oh, the plunger.
yeah, the plungers.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah. Oh wow. Just in case one doesn't work.
Okay, so you've got a question to ask, okay? And the question is, you're gonna say, I've seen that there's plungers here. It's not uncommon to have backups, but do you have a backup once, twice, or 3 times or more a year? Okay. And it could be that this has only just occurred because his son's living with him, and I rather suspect his son's a recent arrival here. Once the system starts to be used regularly, then it can back up. And if it is backing up, you want him to get the plumber to have a look using a camera.
Okay.
Okay? Because you don't want to move in and have backups. It's not fun. Other than that, there's a drain cover missing from the master tub. It's actually there. Come through carefully. Got it?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, the heating's come on. I can smell it. Smell the dust? Can you smell the dust?
No, I've got bad allergies anyway. So
Oh, okay. Oh, I better go and turn that off very quickly then.
Can I smell the heater now?
You can smell it now. Yeah, I'll go and turn that off. Look, you can see the covers
Oh,
off.
well, it's right there.
Okay, it's
So
right
You
there.
just put it right there. Put it on.
I don't know. You want it fixed?
Huh?
I'm not touching it. Never
Yeah.
touch it. But
Okay.
you know, yeah, it wants to be fixed. Also, he's removed the fire alarms because they were tweeting.
Yeah.
I'm surprised because he was actually did some work from his certificates on fire, but
Huh. Yeah.
they,
So they just need new batteries and
I think so.
put back in.
Yeah, new batteries, put them back in,
We need to replace that.
and they look as if, but I can't prove it. They look as if they're actually attached to the alarm system, which is a good thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like ours.
Yeah, yeah.
And I noticed, some of these light switches just don't.
They're rocky. Yeah,
They just don't. It's like some of the vents,
yeah. There was one.
the exhaust vents in the bathrooms didn't come on. One time I looked at the house.
Yeah, they came on today, but you know they can stick. Funny enough, I had exactly that with my bathroom yesterday.
See that one time we looked at it.
Well, look, this one's got a rocker on it,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Burned
it's
out, maybe.
I think that's burned out. Yeah.
Well, we can replace the switches.
Yeah.
I don't want that switch.
Yeah, you can. It's easy enough to replace them. These ones have the dimmers on them, I think. Oh no, it's just warm.
Yeah.
It's warm there. Let's go and have a look at the actual report
Is this
itself.
That's not.
Sorry.
That's not it. That's not a crack.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's
Yeah. Yeah, I know. How's this? Let me fix this heating.
Oh, I can smell it now.
Can you smell it now?
Yeah.
So those ones are freezing. Yeah.
I'm surprised it
I know, because that's the one thing I can't keep going.
Okay, so
Oh, where's the floor?
This one.
Wait. Yeah. No, we go. What? It's so expensive.
okay. So I did an infrared scan of the whole house and all fine. You'll see the video later on with the scan going on and everything. All looks good. I've got a list right at the front. I've said about the foundation, no general indication of foundation movement, present or visible, and that it's performing its function. No sheetrock cracks, no sticking doors, no cracks in the walls. All of that is really good. The soil erosion and the downspouts mentioned soil levels against the grade beam. The large tree, the tree in the front of the house there, he's got a plunger. Now I'm suspicious roots can get into sewer lines, especially on reasonably new houses, because what actually happens is sometimes the plumber, when he puts that adhesive, it's actually a cold weld, you've probably seen it. It's like a mauve colour on the PVC pipes. It welds them together. Well, if you've got a bit of grease, then it'll miss it. It won't weld, and that's where the tree roots get in. They find it, you see. So it's very simple for them to check that. I've mentioned the water penetration where it's happened. Bonding, you'll read it in bonding. So you've got a metal flue that goes up through the roof, and the whole idea is to make sure you don't get a lightning strike. Well, if you don't connect that to the grounding system, then it has a higher probability of lightning striking it. Well, up in the attic you've already got a bonding system. You've got gas pipes, and on the gas pipes they've got the copper wires. You attach the little flue to that bonding system and it reduces the probability of a lightning strike. It's as simple as that. You don't need very thick wire. It's just like 28 gauge, very thin stuff. You buy it very cheaply from Home Depot, and it's very easy to do. Yeah, that's that there. Talked about the AC, talked about the tree. Oh, the temperature pressure relief valve on the water heater wouldn't open. Okay, so you might request for that to be replaced, swapped out. When you get in, every 6 months go and open it. It cleans it. If you don't, the minerals coalesce around it and it glue it into place. So you don't want that. Missing T-piece we talked about. Okay, I mean, yeah. I was up on the roof. You'll see the video on the roof. Everything looks good up there. Yeah.
Original roof, probably.
It's original roof. Yes. What takes roofs out here is hail.
Yeah.
So they clearly didn't have a hail event recently.
Every time we come to see it, it looks a little bit better. I think he's moving things out.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Yeah.
He's got so much stuff here, hasn't he?
Well, the first time we looked at it, we literally just turned around and walked out.
Yeah.
We're like, no.
Yeah. No.
But then I started thinking about it. I was like, this has got good possibilities. This house.
Yeah.
So I could pay you with a check.
Or you could pay online on the credit card. It's entirely up to you.
Is it pretty easy to pay online?
Yeah, it is. You just, you know,
What do
you're.
you prefer?
What? Oh, I don't mind. It's whatever. I do it because it's convenient for my clients. So, if you want to give me a check, that's fine.
Yeah, I can give you a check.
Then that's great. I don't mind at all.
You know what, the floor guy's card is in my truck. Yeah. We're supposed to have a flooring person meet us here to measure to replace all the floors.
Oh, okay.
Garbage disposal and works.
The garbage disposal works, but you'll see it's called out. It's got a split body. It needs a new one.
Needs a new garbage disposal.
It needs garbage disposal. Yeah, I've got a really good picture of it. You'll see.
It's, what's the name?
Yellow Hat.
Yellow.
Yeah.
And it's 420.
Correct. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Did you find this call?
Yeah.
Okay.
Darker out.
Yeah. Almost leave it.
Okay, so I did say to him that I'd give him a call when I left. So, Darren, if you could just let him know
Okay.
when you're going, because he's waiting to come back.
Okay. Hopefully we can get this floor down over here.
The garbage disposal needs replacing.
Okay.
It's all in the report.
Okay, cool.
You'll see the picture of it. It's not good.
So it's not
Yeah.
operational at all.
Oh, it's working. But if you look at the casing, you'll see that it's split,
Okay.
and it's also split at the back where you can't see it.
Okay.
Okay, so
Well,
it needs a new one.
Ask and try to get a new one.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Awesome, thanks,
much.
Mark. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Have a good day.
You too.
Hey, Smoke. Hey, man, pretty good. I was thinking that someone was going to be out here.